Live from downtown Spokane, this is 4 News Now at 6.
Hello and thanks for joining us this Christmas Eve. I'm Sydney Charles. Jordan Smith has the night off. Well, it's the day before Christmas and we all know what that means. Last-minute holiday shopping. Marissa Rio spoke with a few shoppers scrambling for gifts today and shares what it was like out there. Marissa?
Surprisingly, it's not too bad here in downtown Spokane. Here inside River Park Square, it's a little bit busy, but most of that traffic is to see Santa. I spoke with a few holiday shoppers who said it was hectic, but most were shocked that it was so quiet today.
As the clock ticked down to midnight, people rushed to grab last-minute gifts.
I think a lot of people are still spending time with their family today and didn't wait till the last minute like me, but to try to make it count.
As people shopped, the sidewalks were decked with decorations, and there were even gift wrapping services available to make gift giving more convenient.
I've come here for the last 3-4 years, and sometimes it's the Boy Scouts or the Girl Scouts, but I do typically come here to have it done.
A few people said they traveled here to be with family, and they didn't want the hassle of packing everyone's gifts. So shopping the day before Christmas, it was.
I came in 2 days ago, and I didn't want to pay for a checked bag, so I figured I'd just get the stuff here because I had some stores in mind already.
Some shoppers even came out with a strategy in mind.
I kind of have a strategy, but usually it's also like not what I'm 100% sure what I want to get. So it's like strategy, but also just like looking for what's out there, what's on sale. So what catches my eye for the last minute gifts.
While some may not want to deal with the stress of shopping on Christmas Eve, there are some who love it.
I love the hustle and bustle. I just feel like it's like a sign that like Christmas is around the corner, and that's really exciting, and it's Christmas Eve.
At Target, shelves had been picked over, but one couple said they were still able to find everything they needed, and they even enjoyed their experience.
It's pleasant. It's quiet.
Fewer people.
Yeah, just fewer people.
The last item they needed to buy was a gift for their dog. Reporting in Spokane, Marissa Rio, 4 News Now.
Union Mission Gospel Inland Northwest, or UGM, is a local faith-based nonprofit that provides food, shelter, and other services to those experiencing homelessness. Right now, UGM is celebrating the holiday with a grand Christmas Eve dinner. They're serving prime rib, veggies, and plenty of other delicious sides at its men's shelter. An official with UGM says they're expecting over 300 guests. One of the chefs used to stay at UGM shelter. Now, he helps people that are in similar situations he was once in. He spoke about what this Christmas dinner means to those they serve.
It means a lot. Like, lots of people don't have family or anyone in their lives, and so the sense of community here is like one of the main ingredients that really encourages one another, so that they're able to have a nice dinner on Christmas and people to share the holidays with. That really helps a lot of people during this difficult time. So.
UGM is able to do this through the generosity of donations. For more information on ways you can make a difference, you can visit our website at kxly.com. That's the sound of volunteers taking calls at the NORAD Track Santa Operations Center. Now, in its 68th year, the Santa Tracker has become a global phenomenon, with people around the world eagerly awaiting its launch every year. The Santa tracking operation started earlier today when a radar station picked up an infrared signal emanating from Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. NORAD will use satellites to watch Santa as he distributes presents to kids across the globe tonight. According to Major General Alan Pippin, it's not an easy task. They have a lot of different variables to contend with.
We still don't know the magical capabilities. Like, how does Santa move so fast? We know he travels at in a different time zone than we as normal people can track. So he moves much faster in a minute than our perspective of a minute. So his ability to kind of travel faster, that's how he can provide so many presents around the world in such a short period of time. And we still don't know how someone who's about 260 pounds can get down any chimney. But again, that's the magic of Santa Claus and kind of the spirit of Christmas.
Peterson Space Force Base in Colorado is serving as home base for Operation Tracking Santa tonight. And you can track Santa with us tonight as well. The 4 News Now Santa Tracker is live right now. Just head on over to kxly.com/Santa Tracker to get in on the holiday fun with us. And our meteorologist, Matt Gray, is here keeping an eye on Santa and what to expect for your holiday travel plans.
That's right. And we'll have an update to you before we sign off for tonight on where exactly Santa is. But let's show you what we're tracking in our local weather. It is going to be a chilly winter's night. In fact, one of the colder nights we've had in a little while around here. We're talking about lots of places that'll be down into the low 20s. Then as we go through Christmas Day, a storm system is on the way. We are going to start to see snow in the Cascades, and eventually it will spread to parts of the inland Northwest. And so some of us are going to have a white Christmas, but it also comes in other places with the threats of freezing rain. By Tuesday, this is all pretty much out of here, but we will see some slushy and wet conditions as some of us head back to work on Tuesday. Here is our radar picture right now. We are keeping an eye on some echoes on the radar here in Whitman County and then south towards the Pomeroy area. Not expecting much here. It is still fairly dry out in our atmosphere, and so we may see a couple of snow flurries there in the Palouse region. That is about it for the rest of the day. The bigger push is going to come heading into tomorrow. By the time we get to lunchtime, we're going to start to see snow in places like Snoqualmie and Stevens Pass. Eventually, as warmer air comes in, that will potentially flip over to freezing rain, unfortunately, briefly before we start to see things flip over to rain. Meanwhile, up north in Okanagan County and in the Omak area, we'll be ready for a white Christmas. I'll show you snow amounts and what we expect with this system when it reaches the Spokane area coming up.
All right, Matt, thank you so much. And coming up, how one Coeur d'Alene musician has found success combining 2 of his favorite things, nature and music. Plus, looks like Santa couldn't get down the chimney, so he's trying to get in another way. Why a Peruvian police officer dressed as Santa had to break down this door with a sledgehammer. That's coming up.
And in addition, with your forecast, we got warmer temperatures on the way, so you may not have to use too much heat after this chilly Christmas night. Your forecast coming up after this.
Connect with 4 News Now on KXLY+.
4 News Now is brought to you by Burke's Restoration.
We can't help what you do before you go to bed, but we can make sure the sleep is solid once you finally get there. And during the New Year's super sale at Denver Mattress, the more you buy, the more you save. Save $100 on every $1,000 you spend. Or purchase a Tempur-Pedic and get a $300 gift. Check out the Summit for only $299.99. Plus 6 years no interest financing and free shipping. Here's to 365 nights of better sleep. Happy New Year from Denver Mattress.
Rocking around the Christmas tree, let the Christmas spirit ring. Later we'll have some pumpkin pie and we'll do some caroling. You will get a sentimental feeling when you hear voices singing, let's be jolly, deck the halls with bells of holly. Rocking around the Christmas tree, let the Christmas
KXLY celebrates 70 years of serving you, a pioneer in broadcasting and now the digital age. We've covered historic moments, made history ourselves, and kept our commitment to you and our community. Thanks for watching, and here's to the next 70 on KXLY.
Touchdown! Did you see that? Whoa, we scored? Yeah, we scored. We're going to the playoffs. I can't believe I missed that. Every time I'm buzzed, I spend too much time on my phone. I should take your phone away. No. I'll call for a ride. Wait, why does my face look like that?
Magical moments, snowy adventures, warming up, making memories, a winter wonderland. The perfect close-by getaway this winter is Coeur d'Alene, Idaho. Find countless ways to play and plan your escape at cdawinter.com.
When Fred's advertises it, we've got it. Fred's warehouses are loaded with inventory. When your fridge stops working, you need a new one, and you need it now. Fred's has them in stock. The box stores never have this much inventory on hand. You can wait weeks for delivery. At Fred's, get your new appliance the next day. Fred's always has the guaranteed lowest price and shows you competitors' prices on our price tags. Fred's Appliance. We sell appliances, only appliances.
4 News Now is brought to you by Ace Hardware.
Record numbers of bald eagles have migrated to North Idaho this year. Lake Coeur d'Alene has a special eagle watching cruise that gives you an up-close look at these magnificent birds right on the water. Marissa Rio boarded one of these ships and shows us what you can expect to see.
We're at Wolf Lodge Bay right now, and there are so many eagles out here. I spoke with the captain of the ship earlier today, and he said this is a great year to see eagles. If you come on one of these cruises, you can expect to see many.
There's about 6 or 7 bald eagles in these trees.
Every year, bald eagles migrate to North Idaho around mid-November to feed on kokanee.
This year's been a really good year of just everything that you'd want to see on the bald eagle tour.
When you board one of Lake Coeur d'Alene's eagle watching cruises, you'll see several, if not hundreds of bald eagles.
Wait, I think that's an eagle. Look, over there. Ooh, yeah. Look, above you. Oh, it's so pretty.
They're everywhere, lurking in the trees or swooping down low, trying to catch their next meal.
Oh, yeah. I see it.
And kids absolutely love it.
They're just really pretty, and I like the colors.
And while you can drive out to shore and also see these beautiful birds, the cruise offers you something a car cannot. A nice time on the water, hot chocolate, and a 2-hour tour of the lake.
So we'll actually go on the north shore first along Higgins Point, go into Blue Creek and Wolf Lodge, and then we'll shoot over to Beauty Bay and then come along the south edge of that finger of the lake, and that's where you'll see all the bald eagles.
Captain Jeff also gives you clues.
Well, I get to call out all the birds, and I see a lot of them that the kids might not see, so especially those young juvenile bald eagles, they're just that dark chocolate color, and they kind of just blend in with the trees.
This is something the whole family can enjoy. It can also be educational. One elementary school takes its 5th graders on this cruise every year.
Oh, it's fantastic. I mean, the excitement, and they get more excited about education. When we study up until it gives them a purpose. They're focused on it, and so it really supports all the things we're doing in the classroom.
Even during slow years, Captain Jeff says they still see about 100 eagles a trip.
The last day to board one of these ships is January 2nd. For more information on how you can get tickets, you can visit our website at kxly.com. Reporting in Coeur d'Alene, Marissa Rio, 4 News Now.
Well, I'm signing up for that in about 2 minutes and 30 seconds, but we got a job to do. We got to talk about your holiday forecast. Right now, pretty chilly. We're down to 26 already this evening in Spokane and in Coeur d'Alene. We will eventually stabilize here as the cloud cover moves in a little bit more with this incoming system, but we'll end up in the low 20s. This is about as close to an average late December night that we have been at for quite a while. So how appropriate here on Christmas Eve night. 22 in Spokane, 25 for a low in Coeur d'Alene. We'll see some temperatures a little bit warmer, of course, places like Moses Lake and Lewiston. Now, here is the daytime hours around Spokane and Coeur d'Alene. We will warm up into the low to mid 30s, and we will even see a little bit of sun peeking out through the clouds for the first half of the day. But that sun is going to go away, and we're going to start to see the first signs of what will be an incoming system for our Christmas night. Now, the wet weather is going to get here long before Christmas night around places like Winthrop, Wenatchee, Leavenworth, and of course there is the threat, unfortunately, in the I-90 corridor for some freezing rain and some very slippery travel conditions for the second half of Christmas Day. Basically everywhere from Moses Lake up to Snoqualmie Pass and then down 82 into the Yakima area. Threat for a little bit of freezing rain and light ice accumulations. Further north, snow-covered roads in places like Omak, Winthrop, and around Lake Chelan. Now, as we head through the night, we will see perhaps a little bit of snow mixed in right at the start of this very late Christmas night in Spokane and Coeur d'Alene. But I have significant doubts about that. Now, as you head further north, places like Colville, like Sandpoint, you might see a little snow, but anything sticking or accumulating and causing too many problems is not something we are anticipating at this time. And this is about 9 in the morning on Tuesday. Most of the action has already moved on into Montana. But of course, there is the issue with any type of freezing rain. Even if it's just a little bit, it can cause a lot of problems very quickly. And so if you're watching us from Grant County, you're watching us from Okanagan County, the Chelan-Wenatchee area, or maybe you have plans to travel this way for the end of Christmas Day, one place I think we need to watch especially is in this Ryegrass Hill area, so the hill between Vantage and then as you head over into Ellensburg. This has been painted a lot by our computer model as perhaps seeing a decent amount of freezing rain, which of course would not be good. Plus, we have some possibilities for some freezing rain pockets from Grand Coulee down Highway 2 almost all the way into the Reardon area. So a couple of spots we're going to be watching on your Christmas evening. Here are some areas where we could see a little bit of snow as we're waking up on Tuesday morning, or in the case Christmas night around Omak and Winthrop. And then that's it for winter weather for a little while. Things look pretty warm and pretty quiet for the rest of the year.
Matt, thank you. One Coeur d'Alene musician has found success combining two of his favorite things, nature and music, and sharing it with millions online. Natalie Grant introduces us to the Handpan Man.
On the shores of Lake Coeur d'Alene, you can take in the majesty of the inland Northwest. And if you're lucky, you may even stumble upon some beautiful sounds. And you may even hear something that sounds a little out of this world.
My official musician name is Ethereal and E. And then there's a nickname that people have given me that most people know me by is the Handpan Man.
Coeur d'Alene's own Adam Foote finds scenic spots across North Idaho to sit and play his handpan drum. But his audience is much more than meets the eye.
So TikTok, I got on in the summer of 2020. It was right in the thick of the pandemic.
TikTok, Instagram, Facebook.
Hey, what's going on, Instagram?
In the last 3 years, Adam has gained nearly 10 million followers across all his platforms by live streaming and posting videos of him playing to people across the globe.
I think the thing that continually blows my mind is seeing people watch from literally all over the world, even countries that I've never heard of before. And just, yeah, I see somebody comment saying they're watching from Nepal. I'm like, are you serious? Or watching from Africa, like what?
In the water or on dry land, no matter the weather, fans turn to Adam for a moment of peace and tranquility throughout their day. But his most popular videos are celebrating others.
It is your birthday, it is your birthday. I would never consider myself to be a singer, but I like being goofy and silly and making people laugh. I have a video that has almost 15 million views now that I've posted just within this last week. And then every single birthday video since then has been over 1 million views.
Riding the waves of social media success is never easy, but it's allowed him to do what he loves for a living.
My dream, I already know it, I talk about it all the time, is to travel the world playing music.
And before we left Adam on the shores of Lake Coeur d'Alene, he let us in on the social media magic.
Your birthday, happy.
Reporting in Coeur d'Alene.
It is your birthday. It is your birthday.
Natalie Grant, 4 News Now.
Happy birthday.
And coming up next in sports, the Seattle Seahawks coming.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
It's the New Year's Super Sale at Furniture Row. Right now, save $100 on every $1,000 you spend. Plus, 6 years, no interest. Say goodbye to tired old designs. And hello to killer new looks at great prices. The New Year's Super Sale on now at Furniture Row.
Ironstone Furniture and Fire wants you to have all the comfort and total joy. Whether it's a cozy reason to hit snooze, eat dinner, or a spot to kick back, we have furniture that is good looking, well built, and comfortable. Just add your favorite people. In stock now. Visit our showroom, Ironstone Furniture and Fire in Coeur d'Alene.
It's the only time of year the reindeer fly. You can't see them on their sleigh ride across the sky. Gather all your friends around. or go out and paint the town. It's the only time of year the whole wide world turns upside down.
Kayaking is my thing.
Running is awesome. But her moderate to severe eczema would make her skin so uncomfortable.
I was always so itchy, especially when I was hot.
Now my skin doesn't itch as much. Now we're staying ahead of her eczema.
There's a power inside all of us to live our passion. And Dupixent works on the inside to help heal your skin from within. It helps block a key source of inflammation inside the body that can cause eczema, so they can have clearer skin and less itch. Serious allergic reactions can occur that can be severe. Tell your doctor about new or worsening eye problems, such as eye pain or vision changes, including blurred vision, joint aches and pain, or a parasitic infection. Don't change or stop asthma medicines without talking to your doctor.
Healing from within is a wonderful thing.
Ask your child's eczema specialist how Dupixent can help heal their skin from within.
It's the New Year Super Sale at Denver Mattress, where the more you buy, the more you save. Save $100 on every $1,000 you spend. Or check out the Summit for only $299.99, plus 6 years no interest and free shipping. Happy New Year from Denver Mattress.
Well, after coming off a huge win on Monday Night Football, the Seattle Seahawks kept that momentum going by going into Tennessee and beating a Titans team that really had nothing to play for at this point besides pride. But in typical Seattle fashion, they had to make it hard on themselves at the very least.
I love the way we finished this game. The way the focus of our guys throughout the 60 minutes was exactly as we needed. We went in at halftime and got serious about fixing things up, and we made the defense fix some stuff up. These wins are so hard. They're so hard.
Situations and scenarios, and it helps. You know, when you get out there on the field, you're used to it. You know what to do. Guys are calm. They know their assignments.
Seattle will return home for the final time this year. They're going to welcome in the Pittsburgh Steelers. Let's head out to Atlanta, where Gardner Minshew and the Colts were taking a step closer to the playoffs. They're looking to 2 weeks to go. Minshew and the Colts are in a dead heat for the final spot in the AFC South. They are tied with Houston and Jacksonville for first place there. If they win out, they'll have a very good chance to win the division, but they have to play Las Vegas and Houston to close out the season. Great opportunities there, though. 4 News Now, we'll be right back.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
4 News Now is brought to you by P1FCU.
Salonpas, makers of powerful pain relief patches for 89 years, believes in continuous improvement, like rounded corners that resist peeling, with an array of active ingredients and sizes to relieve your pain. Salonpas, it's good medicine.
At Furniture Row, a new year calls for a new sofa, sectional, dining group, bedroom, mattress, and more. Because during the New Year's Super Sale, getting it all has never been easier. Save $100 on every $1,000 you spend and watch the savings add up. Plus, 6 years no interest financing. Say goodbye to tired old designs. And hello to killer new looks at great prices. The New Year's Super Sale on now at Furniture Row.
$3 pitcher night. A couple cocktails. An edible. And a nature documentary. What do all these people have in common? A friend like you, who offered a ride, or made sure they got in a ride share, or provided a couch to crash on. Thanks for keeping the roads a little safer tonight, Washington. Together, we get there.
Bounced from one doctor to the next. Did they even send my lab work? Wait, was I supposed to bring that? Then there's the forms, the bills, the nota bills, the... Press forward and repeat the options.
Healthcare can get a whole lot easier when your medical records, care, and coverage are in one place. At Kaiser Permanente, all of us work together for all that is you.
I wish we could make Christmas time like it used to be. Toys made of metal, trees made of wood. I wouldn't change a thing. Except maybe the carpet. But now, at Skelton's Carpet One, get up to 50% off select in-stock flooring and 15% off all regular priced material in the store. Carpet starting at just $1.47 and waterproof laminate starting at $2.41 per square foot. Let Skelton's help make this Christmas one to remember.
Meet Gold Bond Daily Healing, a powerhouse lotion that moisturizes, heals, and smooths dry skin with 7 moisturizers and 3 vitamins. And new Gold Bond Healing Sensitive, clinically shown to heal and moisturize dry, sensitive skin. Gold Bond.
Welcome back. In Peru, Santa teamed up with police to bring in the bad guys, breaking down a door during a drug bust. The Santa disguise was used to get as close as possible without alerting the targets to police presence.
That was the actual Santa, not a police officer.
Oh, yeah.